Wysteria, energy, twister. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and back to the Encyclopedia of Faeries, the Fae. We're now on L. La Belle Dame sans Merci, a poem by John Keats, written in 1819. It was then revised in 1820. The poem describes the more dangerous sort of Lianansihi, a fairy lover who seduces a human knight, then leaves him to pine away for want of her. Oh, what can ail thee, knight-at-arms, alone and palely loitering? The sedge has withered from the lake, and no birds sing. Oh, what can ail thee, knight-at-arms, so haggard and so woe-begun? The squirrel's granary is full, and the harvest done. I see a lily on thy brow, with anguish moist and fever dew, and on thy cheeks a fading rose, fast withering too. I met a lady in the meads, full, beautiful, a fairy's child. Her hair was long, and her foot was light, and her eyes were wild. I made a garland for her head, and bracelets too, and fragrant zone. She looked at me as she did love, and made sweet moan. I set her on my pacing steed, and nothing else saw all day long. For sidelong would she bend and sing a fairy's song. She found me roots of relish sweet, and honey wild, and manna dew, and, sure in language strange, she said, I love thee true. She took me to her elfin grot, and there she wept, sighed full sore, and there I shut her wild wide eyes with kisses full, and there she lulled me asleep, and there I dreamed, how woe betide, the latest dream I ever dreamt, on the cold hillside. I saw pale kings and princes too, pale warriors, death pale were they all. They cried, La Belle Dame sans merci, thee hath in thrall. I saw their starred lips in the gloom, with horrid warning gaped wide, and I woke and found me here on the cold hill's side. And this is why I sojourn here, alone and palely loitering, though the sedge is withered from the lake, and no birds sing. Then we go on to Lady Isabel and the Elf Knight, and this is a ballad about the consequences when a woman wishes for an elven lover. Fair Lady Isabel sits in her bower sewing, yes, as the daisies grow gay. There she heard me, Elf Knight, blowing his horn, the first morning in May. If I had yonder born that I hear blowing, and yonder elf knight to sleep in my bosom, this maiden had scarce these words spoken, till in at her window the elf knight has leapt. It's a very strange matter, fair maiden, said he. I cannot blow my horn, but you call on me. But will you go to yonder green wood's edge? If you cannot go, I will cause you to ride. He leapt on a horse, and she leapt on another, and they rode on to the greenwood together. Light down, Lady Isabel, said he. We are come to the place where you are to die. Have mercy, kind sir, on me. To once my dear father and mother I see. 7 knights' daughter here have I slain, and you shall be the 8th of them. Oh, sit down a while, lay your head on my knee, that we may have some rest before that I die. She stroked him so fast, the nearer he did creep. With a small charm she lulled him fast asleep. With his own sword belt so fast she bound him. With his own dagger so grievously she struck him. If 7 kings' daughter here you have slain, lie you here, a husband to them all. The end. Very interesting indeed. I like those kinds of poems. Very different, and sometimes when you first read them, especially if you're not used to poems like that, You may have difficulty understanding what they mean, but if you've been read poems like this since you were a child, you do have a better understanding of them. I think that's why I like them, because they've always been read to me, and it's something that I've grown up with. So thank you for listening to this episode of the Fae. Please hit the like, share if you can, and consider subscribing. Many blessings.
Wysteria, energy, twister.